Hey everyone, and welcome to Sip Happens. Life's too short not to sip and tell, where love, travel, food, and a little bit of chaos all come together.
It's Ben and Dustin. We're partners in life, travel buddies, and occasional food critics.
And we're bringing you real stories from our 16 years together. The good, the messy, hilarious, and sometimes fucked up moments.
We'll be sharing everything from how we met to what it's like starting over in a new city, our throuple journey, our favorite eats, and the random adventures we somehow survive.
Plus, we'll be taking your story requests. So if you want the real behind the scenes scoops, you're in the right place.
We hope you've got a drink.
Because we've got one.
Sounds like it's time to get comfy. Now let's get into it. Happy Pride, bitches.
Hey kids.
It's Pride weekend in Atlanta. It's been a busy weekend. But we're back after a few short weeks. Sorry about it. Life got in the way.
We're busy.
Very
Sorry.
busy. Work sucks, but it's fine.
Yeah, there's been a lot of life events that are shitty.
Yes.
So we're glad to get past it. And well, I mean,
Not
that
really
sounds
past
harsh.
it. We're working through it.
Yeah. And here we are.
So let's start off with our not today. Why don't you go first?
Ugh. I'm sick and tired of people who say they're going to do things and they don't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Or like lie, ignore all the things. So like I had an extra ticket for Nikki Glazier a week ago, and I had a friend who, when I mentioned that I was going to see her, he was like, "Oh my god, I love her!" Like he was like total fangirling. It was a whole thing. And so then I talked to Dustin. I was like, "Oh my god, maybe we should give him our extra ticket
Because it needed to be used.
Right. Like I spent a lot of money on it, and like I'm kind of weird about distributing an extra ticket because I want somebody to enjoy it. Like I don't want somebody just to come to be like, "Oh, we had a ticket." Like I want somebody who like that's really a big deal because it's a big deal to me clearly to buy the tickets. So, anyways, this guy was like losing his mind, and he was like, "No, I'm totally excited." Blah blah. So then the day came, and I was like, "Hey, you still good for tonight?" Crickets.
And BT dubs, it was only like the day before that this first transaction happened of inviting him. So it wasn't like it's been weeks.
And then like, because I mean, it's just because like we were gone for drinks before. This was at the Fox in Midtown. All the things, he lived in Midtown, and so then I was like, "Hey, we're heading to Midtown. You good? Like you're good? Like we're going here." Crickets. So I'm like texting, I'm snapping, I'm doing all the things. Nothing. So like 30 minutes before the show, he opens up all my snaps. Nothing. And like, it was like $150 ticket. So like if you have no intentions of coming, just like don't be a dick and like let somebody who would want to come, or just somebody who could come and enjoy it, whether they know her or not. I don't know. It was just fucking annoying. There have been several things like that lately that like we invited people to do things and they just don't even have the balls to say, "I don't feel like coming." Like if you wake up that day and you don't feel like coming, yeah, I'm going to be annoyed, but at least you're fucking telling me, "Hey, I'm not feeling this today." It's not that hard, honestly.
But that requires communication.
Correct. And these
and being an adult.
That part. And these are people that are always like, "Oh, regardless of any relationship, I'm a good communicator." The fuck you are.
They don't know how to communicate.
The devil's a lie and so are you.
Not
So
the
that's
devil's
my
a
not
lie.
today.
Well, mine is, so Cohen and I were walking out of the building last night or the night before, and one of the servers from the restaurant that's downstairs, she was hauling ass out of the parking garage, facing her phone. Like, you work here, so this is a residential area. We're very pet friendly. Like, there's a shit ton of dogs all the time around here. And this bitch, again, face down on her phone, driving way too fast out of a parking garage in her old ass Acura, and not paying a bit of attention, goes to wheel out of the parking garage, and literally, I was, I don't know, 3 feet, if that. Not probably even not even that. Like I'm not good with measurements, obviously, but like she was way too close for comfort before she finally lifted her head out of her phone and stopped her fucking car from running over not only me but Cohen. Like we've had enough tragedy this week. I don't need you to kill me and him too. Like the fuck. Just pay attention, even to your thing. Like just pay attention.
That would require people putting work into things, and they don't want to do that.
Clearly, like surely your Instagram's not blowing up that much, bitch. You ain't that cute.
That part. Legit.
Legit.
Love fucking jet.
So, anyways, that's at least our first bitch of today. I'm sure there'll be more. Y'all are used to the routine at this point, but that's our not today. So we'll move into some more questions.
And
oh wait, we've got to talk about what we're sipping on.
I was gonna say we've been sipping, so y'all buckle up.
Buckle up. So our favorite wine shop is going through a rebrand, and international wines have not been something they've been able to get for a while. And so one of our faves that is there, she knew that we loved this wine and put a few bottles in the back fridge for us because we're VVIP.
Literally, we got there, and I was like, Dustin was ordering food because there was a super good food vendor
We'll
there
talk about
tonight.
that later,
Yeah.
honey.
And so I went in, and they were like, "What do you have to drink?" And I'm like, "Ugh, the white wine I want's not here." I was literally being a bitch.
Karen.
And then she was like, "I have 3 bottles in the back for you," and I was like, "Oh my god, I love you."
So we're
Thank you.
drinking Gozan Albarino.
Which is fucking delicious.
So good.
They have a red and they have a white, and like all of it's good. We've also had their higher level red, and it was really good too. But
yes. So one of our faves that also works there, he usually works just more so during the day. He's an early riser, so he doesn't stay up and when we close the place
he's
down.
not there for our shenanigans late at night.
Right. But he turned us onto this wine, and I'm not mad at him. He's the best. We love him.
No, he's great.
I mean, we love everybody there, but like he turned us on this wine, so he has this special place.
Also, his name is BJ, and who doesn't love a BJ?
There is that. Speaking of pride,
Say happy Pride, y'all.
Dirty whore. Meanwhile, it's 11:30 on Pride weekend, and we're at home talking to y'all. But it was a long day in the park.
Also, we were like 2 inches away from getting a car to go somewhere, and so we were like, we need to slow a roll.
Also, speaking of today, my not today also to add to this.
Is what?
So we met a friend.
Oh, God.
For Pride.
He was a very kind human being.
He was super nice. Like, used to live in Charlotte. Just a really nice person. And is a really nice person. But so we were going to meet up at Pride today. We were going to meet at the quilt. I don't know what you call it. It's not like a gala. It's a display
of the AIDS quilt.
Yeah, it's AIDS quilts. So it was super, super great. But we met there. He was 30 minutes late, first of all, and I was rushing to get out of our house and get down there because I didn't want to be late.
It was beyond rushing.
True.
Like, it was a shit show of a morning.
It was. Like, I went to the car to get our sunglasses out of the car, and I forgot the key in our place, and we can open it from our phone, which I was like, that's fine, whatever. Well, I get to the car. The app just says processing, and then it logs me out. And then it says that my password's wrong, so I have to try to relog in, do the whole 2 authentication bullshit code from the email, yada, yada, yada. Well, the email never came. So I walk back down, get the key, go back up. Like, it was just a shit show of the morning. So, anyways.
But on the deal, I love that happened to you because normally that shit that happens to me, and you act like I'm stupid because you're Mr. Electronic. Blah, blah, blah.
Moving on, cunt. Um, so we get there, standing around, people watching. People watching us, great.
1000%.
And finally gets there, and I was like, "Oh, there he is under the tree." So we go over there, and he's like, "Okay, now that we're here, let's start walking." He told us beforehand. He was like, "You're gonna walk a lot, so wear comfortable clothes." It's Pride.
Have you ever been on a cruise and like when you get off the boat, like the people that guide you and they're like force you and fight you and tell you
All the things like,
that was
come get
today?
in the car. I need to give you the history tour of all of this. Yada yada yada. Like, honey, I had on my micro shorts, Avi.
Duh.
I had on some decently comfortable tennis shoes, but not like hiking, walking a long distance tennis shoes. Like, we're going to Pride, bitch. I need to look cute. I had on my harness, and I had on like this knit top. Not quite the outfit to walk 4 miles.
Part of it, I felt like we hiked.
Like, we came here to be at the Pride Festival, and we left the Pride Festival and took a history tour of Atlanta. I could do that any other time, but like, this is our first Pride.
And we went like shopping in places. And bitch, I'm not carrying this shit around all day.
Right.
No, we're not doing that. Like, I
Right.
get like, I mean, there were good stores, whatever. I'll
Yeah,
go
I'll go
back
back.
for sure. But
But I
like,
didn't need to do
we're
that
not
on
going to
Pride.
the Eagle at noon. Nobody's fucking there.
So we had walked a mile and a half to the Eagle, and then he was like, "Oh, it's dead here. Let's go to Blake's."
That's not Pride, bitch. Pride is
That's
in Piedmont Park.
that's another 3 miles probably from where we were at. Thankfully, we cut through the park and we saw a friend of ours, and we were like, "Oh
I
my
know Noah's
god!"
ass from anywhere.
Right?
So thank God.
Thank God we know Noah's ass from anywhere, honey, because she's always got it perked up, ready to go. So we saw his ass, and we were like, "Oh, we're gonna go say hey to a friend." He's not that kind of friend, BT Dubs. Like, literally, he's a
No,
friend,
he's a
but
legit,
the
really good
bitch
friend.
always has his ass up
Right.
in more ways than one.
Right. That's
But
a whole
that's a
episode
different
in its
story.
own.
But anyways, we were like, we're gonna catch up with a friend. We'll meet you later. We're not.
Abort mission.
We're not. We're not meeting up later. So, thank God for Noah. He saved us.
Thank
The other guy
God.
was really nice. Like, he was so thoughtful and wanted to show us around. He also acted like we just moved here like 30 minutes ago. Newsflash, it's officially been a year since we
Woohoo!
signed our first lease in Atlanta. We didn't like move this weekend, but we moved our first load, like the things that we wanted to move ourselves.
We had keys. It was official.
We had keys, we had the door codes, we had all the things. You say keys, we didn't have a key. We had a door codes, but same diff. But yeah, it's been a year officially. So anyways, super nice. I just was not in the place to walk 4 miles today.
It's like when you're dating somebody and then you're like, man, I don't want to be with them anymore. And you're like, they need a really good personality.
Right.
And that was our tour guide today.
It was definitely a tour guide.
I mean, I found out like the building for Ponce Food Hall was the Sears headquarters back in 1923. I mean, it was like, it was.
I tuned that out apparently.
I do like history, so like
I don't.
I wasn't mad at it, but that's just like a Saturday thing. That's not a Pride Saturday thing.
Right. We wanted to do the Pride things. Like, we wanted to go to the festival and listen to live music and the drag shows and
People watch.
drink.
I want to see boys.
Boys.
All the boys.
You know where you don't
Good,
see
bad,
boys
ugly
at?
boys.
Hiking the Beltline in a harness.
Oh, but not the good part of the belt line.
No.
We're in the gravel belt line.
So my shoes are ruined because they were suede because, again, I was trying to be cute. Bitch, it's Pride.
But he had a good personality.
He was so nice. Okay.
I have one more nod today, though.
Oh, God.
So last Saturday when we were at the Eagle, I got a custom-made harness at 3 a.m. because who doesn't do that? So I wore it all day today.
Because bitch wanted to be special for Pride.
It's a look. and I wanted to serve. What I will say is, it's not comfortable. So I apologize to any woman who's worn a bra for her whole entire fucking life and tucked that side tit in. Because I
Not the
did
side
that
tit.
most of the day. It was not enjoyable. Was it cute? Of course. But
At 3 a.m. it fit fine.
that part. But my titty a little sore. Okay.
Well, you're gonna put that bitch on tomorrow.
There's that. Tomorrow I'll be a new person
Well, he said
with
that
new
it's
tits.
real leather, so it's got to stretch out. So,
Well, honey, she got to stretch, and I got to stretch.
well,
That was probably 3 cheeseburgers ago.
I can't. My leather harness is amazing.
You've had yours for a minute.
It's been like 2 years,
Correct.
although it doesn't get worn that often.
Mm.
But she's beautiful. I love my harness.
Moving on.
I was gonna say something else about my harness, and I forgot.
I love that. Keep talking.
Wow. I really had something. It was probably a smart ass comment to say. Shocker.
Oh my god, it's so smart.
Okay. We're gonna move on to our main topic, which is talking about the ATL, especially since we've been here for a year. And it's Pride, so we're going to talk about all the things that we love about the ATL, and maybe a few things we don't.
Oh, for sure. We'll bitch.
Obviously. So as per the usual, we didn't really prepare for this a whole lot. So Ben just has a few questions.
It's been a shitty week.
And so he's going to ask a lot of the questions. But I'm not answering all of them. You have to answer too.
Wow. All right, so let's talk all things ATL. All right, so
I feel like I should play the what's that song that you had as your sister's ringtone back in the day when we actually had ringtones? Oh, Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta by Alison Krauss.
Yes.
Oh, Atlanta, I hear you calling. That was probably not great at 11:40 p.m. when I've been drinking, but you're welcome.
I don't think anybody said thank you.
You're a bitch.
And this is new. Oh, also, before we get started, in 6 days, we will have been husbands for 10 years.
10 glorious years.
Why do you say that with a smirk on your face, you fucking bitch? They've been
That's
the
been
best
10 years.
10 years of your life.
It has.
And then the 7 years outside of that, well, almost 7 years. In January, it'll be 17. So 7 years before that.
We're getting very close to being together as long as when I met you.
You mean, that didn't make sense. You mean is
for the same amount of time that I was alive when I met you.
That's more appropriate. It's not what you said, but okay.
All right.
Speaking of the drinking and recording, you're welcome. Shit show number 12.
All right. So, when did Atlanta go from just a city to our city? I mean, like, very early on, we lived in Charlotte and we didn't work remote and all the things. I mean,
Atlanta's been on our list for a while.
It was very, very high to the top. I mean, like, we were legit. Like, I mean, I applied for jobs here, because I loved Atlanta. We loved Atlanta.
Yeah, because I looked too, and it was just wasn't anything that we could actually make happen. So, I agree. Atlanta's been on our list for quite a while, and now working remote, we were fortunate enough to make that happen. So it's been good. What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead. No.
I think for me, like this day a year ago, like everything was official. Like that was a big turning point. But as you guys know, like we had some trauma in our last place. So I think moving to our new place has been, I think that was probably the turning point because everything just feels so different here. We're not as close to all the things we love about Chambly, but we're not far. Um, I don't know. Like everybody in the building has been amazing, like so friendly. In fact, we met this. She's kind
Honey,
of a train wreck, but I love
honey.
her. She's probably mid to late 50s. Honey, she was dressed to the nines in her
She was real fucking cute.
satin like romper situation. It was like
Gucci purse.
fall colors, like they were. It was like a burnt
Very
orange,
copper. Yeah.
copper like pant, or the bottoms. It was a romper, but like the bottoms were like a copper, burnt orange, and the top was like a ivory. She had beautiful necklaces, her rings, her Gucci purse, her shoes were fucking adorable.
Mm-hmm.
And she was leaving the restaurant downstairs, and I thought she was just going to her car. She commented on Cohen. Well, first off, she walked up and she was like, "Oh my god, so cute." She was like, "But I don't know if I'm talking to your dog or to you."
Here
So
we
of course
go.
I ate that shit up.
I'm holding the door for 12 years.
Well, I was being complimented on me and my wiener.
Jesus Christ.
Cohen the wiener, obviously. But yeah, she was super sweet. So then when she walked in our building, we were like, "Honey, this doesn't go to the parking garage." She was like, "No, I live here too." So we ride the elevator up. We live on the same floor. She just lives like to the left of the elevator, and we live on the right of the elevator. Like, she was like, "I love y'all. Happy Pride. Love this weekend. It's so fun." She was like, "Love you. Love your husband. Love your dog." Like, I don't know. She was just
She's like, in full disclosure, though, I'm probably not going to remember this
right.
in
She's
the
like,
morning.
"I won't remember this in the morning."
So we're like, we'll remind you later, honey.
Right. So she's our kind of people. She
Yeah.
likes to drink. She has a good time. She puts her fucking self together.
Yeah.
Like, she was so cute. I loved her.
She was real cute.
Her hair was done like 10 out of 10.
There's people that you'd be like, oh, I'd be seen with her. And like, she
would be one. We need to run into her and take her to Chambly sometime.
Oh my God, she would love that. I think I remember her apartment number. I mean, not that I would just go knock there, but that'd be
We're not going to
weird.
talk about knocking.
That's another story.
Yeah, so I don't know that she's going to ride the Marta, though. So we'd have to get a car because we don't drive
Well,
to the wine shop.
Your baby daddy got you a Porsche to go tonight. So what?
This
what?
bitch. I'll order a fucking black car and be stuck in just a, I don't know, not anything fancy. He just orders a Comfort and it's a Porsche, and he thinks he saved the fucking
Platinum
world.
helped with that, but
True.
but I'm going to use that shit for all it's worth.
You will. It was old as hell.
He was really
though.
nice, though.
He was nice.
No, he was,
I mean, it was
nice
still in good
car.
shape.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck,
I mean, it was still a
thanks.
Porsche. I don't remember. Oh, the turning point. So yeah, just being in this building, like, it feels more like home. Everybody's so friendly, which is something we weren't used to in our last building because everybody there were cunts. I don't know. Like, our neighbors around the corner knocked on our door tonight. We weren't home, unfortunately, because he's gorgeous. She is too. So I hate that I missed that in person.
And when he's around, we can't speak.
Yeah, like,
we
he's
just
that pretty.
drool.
Well, and she is too. Like, I don't even, obviously,
Yeah,
I don't even
they're-
like girls, but like,
They're a gorgeous couple.
they just make all the words and thoughts come out of my head, and I just can't process anything in life.
I'm pretty sure I brought her up earlier in episodes where she used to be a reality star.
Yes.
And today she officially followed me, so we're friends.
He's, in case, well, I know you can't see, but Ben's brushing his pretend hair behind his ear because he thinks he's the boozy
We're like
bitch.
friends. We're friends.
She followed me too.
Okay, so what happened was we were at Pride, and then we got an alert on the doorbell camera that her very hot boyfriend is knocking on her door. When I pulled up, he says, "I'm going to end this now." And I'm like, Jesus
What did
fucking
we
Christ,
do?
he's going to kill me. I'm like, what have I done? So I'm like going back through direct messages to his girlfriend, who I've met, who, I mean, I'm friendly with. Like,
We've met them multiple times.
so like, I'm like,
They
oh
have
my
a
God,
beautiful wiener too.
what have I done?
Dog.
And so, like, I'm coming up the elevator, and I'm like, I'm an overthinker. So I'm like, oh my God, if Cohen's like been barking all day, like, there's a story behind that.
But we've like
shit
checked the
that's gone on,
cameras.
and, like,
And he wasn't
It was
barking,
like
but
all these
still.
things. So I sent her. So like then we take Cohen out, and then we're back in, and we're like arguing in front of their door because we're like, oh my god, should we knock? Should we not? Like what? Oh my god, what do we do? Like he wants to have an altercation. I don't know. And so then we come home, and I'm like, I'm just gonna send her a direct message. So I'm like, hey, oh my god, we were at Pride. I saw this message on the camera, and then she was just like, oh my god, hey, I just want to know about your doorbell camera. I'm like, I thought he was gonna eat me alive.
Honey, he can. Never mind.
He can do some things. So then I was like, oh my god, no, he literally said I'm gonna end this. And she's like, oh my god, did he? Ha ha ha. And I'm like, okay, I thought he was gonna kill me.
Yeah, so, we were at a leadership conference a couple years ago, and I think it was actually my current AVP was the one that led that conversation about don't make up stories in your head,
Oh yeah.
live on the facts. And we're so bad about making up stories in our head based off of a tidbit of information, and we just run with it. And none of it's true, obviously. Like, they had no reason to, hate us or him to beat us up or kill us, other than if maybe he was tired of, which this doesn't happen, but I'm always worried about it with all of the technology. Like, because we'll see him walk across the door camera, but it's like seconds later. I'm like, oh, Hottie's walking by.
Hey,
So
Daddy.
I thought, yeah, there's that too. So I thought maybe I'd clicked on something and he was tired of hearing us catcalling him through the doorbell camera.
Right. Hey,
Or
Daddy. Hey, Daddy, walk back.
you're right. I don't know. It was just making up stories in your head. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Right.
And it's easier said than done because, honey, I will make up a story in a heartbeat.
But now we're friends with them, and we're gonna go have drinks.
Yes. And now that we're officially friends on the socials, maybe your
Makes it
messages will be
easier.
seen and we could actually schedule something.
Right.
Because Cohen, they have a wiener too, and Cohen needs a friend. So,
Yes.
and she's pretty too. The whole fucking family's pretty.
She's long haired and blonde, and she's gorgeous.
Is she blonde? I thought she was like a great apple.
Huh? She's blonde.
Oh, fun. I thought she was a great apple this whole time.
Okay, so what's the most Atlanta thing that we've done as a couple? I'll probably say like the aquarium.
Oh, the
Like we
aquarium
passes
is
and we
great.
go. I feel like that's like very Atlanta.
Yeah, one thing we haven't done that's very Atlanta that we should is the Coca-Cola Museum, because I haven't been there
Yeah.
since I was probably like 12.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get back to. Wait. So we talked about when did Atlanta go from just a city to our city, and I didn't get to say my part.
oh, you're the narrator of this, so that's your fault. You moved on to the next question.
I'm fired. I was just gonna say before we actually like moved here, we were dating somebody, and we all were here, and we were able to walk down the Beltline hand in hand.
The
And
three of us.
Three of us, and nobody gave a fuck. And that was like a aha moment. Like I could live here, and like it literally since that moment, it's felt like my city.
That's true. I didn't forget about that, but it seems like so long ago, but it was probably like, I don't know, a little more than a year ago, because that was
It was
before
last summer.
Yeah. No, that was great. I agree that night really
It was a great
made us,
night.
yeah.
We like got to go down the Beltline. We got to go over to is it Cabbage Town?
We did go to Cabbage Town. We also went to that other area. I don't know what that area is called, but it's like through the townhomes off of the Beltline.
Oh,
where we had
yeah.
we went there first, and then we ended up in Cabbage Town, because that's where you had your like Fruity Pebble martini or something. It wasn't Fruity Pebble.
Fruit Loop.
Yeah.
Great.
Something homosexual.
That's over by Beetle Cat. Whatever that area is. That's where we ended the night, actually.
You're right. We did. You're right. We walked to Cabbage Town.
That's where
and
Barcelona is. It's all
we
the
ended
things.
up at the Fruit Loop Martini bar.
Yeah.
It was vibe. That's not what it was called, but that's what Ben had.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a night.
It was a good night. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so moving back to where we're supposed to be, would you agree with the most Atlanta thing we've done is like we have the aquarium.
The aquarium's great. Also, just back to the Beltline too, because like that's a big thing in Atlanta. Like just hanging out on the Beltline, drinking, people watching, going to my favorite spot on the Beltline.
We'll get to that later.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, if Atlanta
See, y'all,
were
this is what happens when you don't plan ahead. Sorry about it.
wow. The next question I don't really know. It says if Atlanta were a third in your thruple, what role would it play?
I mean, that is the name of this episode. Is
So what role
Atlanta
would it
is the
play?
third of
I mean,
our
it really
relationship.
is.
I don't know what the definition of role is,
Yeah, I don't know.
so I don't know really how to answer that. But Atlanta keeps us busy.
No, it
Atlanta
does
has brought out a lot of things in us that we wouldn't have normally thought about, done, or participated in. I think it's really opened us up,
for
which
sure.
I think is a good thing about a throuple, is kind of expanding those boundaries of your norm. Um, so I think Atlanta's been good for that because we've definitely stepped out of our comfort zone. We've tried foods that we normally wouldn't have tried. Um, we've done things we normally wouldn't have done.
For sure.
I won't talk about it. That happened last weekend. It wasn't anything bad. We didn't do anything. We just
Oh my god.
the back room at the Eagle.
All right. I think that. Oh my god, you said that. No, my brain is.
Sorry.
No, but I love the fact that like the more and more we explore Atlanta, I love every single part of it.
Yeah.
Like every single little pocket area.
Even like last week when we went to East Atlanta Village, like we hadn't
It's a
been there before.
vibe.
It's very unique and quirky.
It was great.
It was fun.
And like I feel like that's the beauty is all of the different areas that like
Which Charlotte had like its different areas, but like Atlanta is so different.
and just so much like broader and like it just
Yeah.
I don't
There's
know. It
you can
was
go from one
great.
extreme to the other, and it's I don't know. It is great.
Okay, so now we're to the culture and character area. What makes Atlanta energy different from anywhere else? So I feel like that kind of plays off of the last question. It's just different here. I don't
Yeah.
like
It's definitely there's a lot more culture in Atlanta. Like from all over the world. Like within a mile of us, we could get probably food from all around the world, and it's authentic
for
because
sure.
it's so much of a melting pot. Even more so, I always thought Charlotte was a melting pot, but like the culture in Atlanta is ridiculous. It's not for everybody, but we've
No,
enjoyed it. Because like I said, we could literally maybe a little more than a mile, but like definitely within 3 miles, we could get literally food, authentic
for
food
sure.
from all over the world.
From like southern, like we could do fried green tomatoes to, I mean, all the
Vietnamese to
Haitian to,
Haitian.
I mean, like
Where's the girl? Ethiopian. Like there's an
yeah,
Ethiopian
right,
restaurant.
like right around the corner.
Yeah. Greek. Like
Yeah.
it's
I think for me, the biggest part is Atlanta gives me different energy. And I
also
feel like
true.
that's where, like, I love the fact that every time we see friends, like happened tonight, they were like, you're living your best life. And I love that for you. They're like, every time we see your
And
stories, whether you're eating at home, like, whatever you're doing, like, you're literally living your best life. And that was our goal in moving away. That was our goal in living here was this is what we wanted to do.
And nobody's gonna stop us.
No. Trust me, they've tried, as you all know. If you don't, go back to episode. Anyways, what neighborhood gives you the best main character energy?
That's tough because there's one that we haven't really explored that we ran into on our way to East Atlanta Village, and that's Virginia Highlands.
Which is cute. That's some
such
cute,
a cute area.
bookstores. I'm gonna go to like ASAP.
But like, I don't know. Like, it's so tough because I love Brookhaven. I love Chambly. I love Decatur. Buckhead is super bougie.
Decatur.
Virginia
Yeah.
Highlands looks so fucking cute. East Atlanta Village was fun to go to. I don't know that I could live there.
Yeah, I feel like it's still very up and coming,
Yeah,
and
it's very eclectic.
a very, very, very like we sat on a patio, and like
The
I could
things
see things that nobody else could see, and then I kept being told I was being super quiet
he
during
was.
dinner, but it's because I was seeing some shit.
I mean, there's a guy walking around in like thigh high, I don't know, 6, 7 inch heels, body painted all in red,
Horns,
horns,
homeless people in the street screaming at each other.
a tragic drag queen walked by.
Somebody was singing in the street. I mean, it was just
There's
like none of them could see that, only I could, and they were just like, "Why are you being quiet?"
he
Which
got the full show.
for me to be quiet doesn't happen often.
Who you telling?
Um, rude.
Where would your neighborhood be? You didn't answer the question.
Um, it kind of depends on the vibe.
Yeah. I'll tell you one
My
thing.
go-to would be Chambly, of course. Like that, Chambly has my heart.
I'll tell you one thing. I won't go OTP. That's outside the
Ew,
perimeter.
who does that?
Outside the perimeter, for those of you that don't
Correct.
know, that's 285. I will not go OTP. I'm an ITP boy.
No, for sure. I think for me, it's neighborhoods where I say who neighborhoods that are walkable.
Oh, it has to be walkable.
So like Chambly, I know I can get a lot of food options. Well, not a lot, but like I can get the food
But
options
it's
that are
all
important to
very
me,
good.
along with my favorite spots and my favorite people. Like
Yes.
very close by. I feel like the Beltline. I don't really know what the area is that we
It
like to go to.
goes from all over. Like that's Midtown. That's I think the backside of Virginia Highlands, maybe, and whatever that area is that we can't remember where like
Yes,
the Fruit Loop Martini was. Like
yes, yes.
then there's Cabbage Town. Is it
Like,
Cabbage Town or Reynolds Town?
oh, maybe
Or
it's
maybe
Reynolds.
I don't know. One of those. Some town.
Huh. Well, anyways, I mean, I just feel like the walkability is what's
Yeah, walkability is a like
important to me. We
that won't
like
change.
a Sunday fun day. We like to just crawl around and get a appetizer here and there and drinks and all the things, or Saturday fun day or whatever. That's more our vibe. So like, I feel like Buckhead's fun, but I
Bucket
don't know
is
that
fun.
Buckhead is the best place for
There's
that. Maybe
I think
we just haven't
it's
explored enough.
yeah. We do need
It's
to
super
explore
close. I mean,
Buckhead.
we could throw a stone from where we are to Buckhead.
Yeah, most of the
So
time when we tag ourselves on social media, we have to correct it to be Brookhaven and not Buckhead because we're that close. Like I think there's like Buckhead's a big area, and we've
yeah,
only explored like just the Peachtree side,
for
but
sure. I
there's
mean,
like a
yeah,
whole other.
no, totally. So I mean, there's a lot more to see. But to be here a year, we've explored a lot. What's your Atlanta flex? The one story you always brag about. Do you have one?
Other than the wine shop,
One of mine would be when we went to JoJo's and we ran into Angela from 90 Day Fiance. I think I just love the fact. I mean, I'm a big reality TV whore, so I think I just love the fact of like how many shows have been filmed here and like running into people that have been on shows. I mean, I never thought we'd be neighbors with somebody that we watched on TV for years.
well, and we learned today on our history walk that RuPaul, his career started here because he met Lady Bunny.
Yeah, they were roommates.
They were roommates here and in New York, but RuPaul was sent here to live with his aunt. And then that's when his career kicked off. And then he met Lady Bunny, and then they moved to New York, and the rest is history.
Right. We didn't know all that, and neither did y'all, and you're welcome.
Because that's what we were doing on our 4 mile hike around Atlanta today.
I was trying to see how many steps I actually walked today, but this is updated. I don't know
This
what's
is
going on.
where I don't like your app because mine is much better. We walked 7.5 miles today
That's all. Just 7.5.
in
Thank
a
God for those
harness,
Ubers. Yeah, tucking my under tit back in.
cute shoes, but not the most comfortable to be walking 7.5 miles.
All right, so on to the next portion. What's your go-to date night spot in Atlanta?
I might need to think on that.
Um, I love Croc Street. I'm like y'all already know that. I love that we can go there. We can get whatever food we want, venture around, grab a drink, people watch. To me, that's a great date night spot.
Ponce used to be above Krog for me because they had the Chubby store
Wah, wah.
and it closed.
But also, I mean, the Beltline's a great spot too because you can do the same.
Yes. And you can really walk between Ponce and Krog. I mean, it's a hike, but you can do it. I mean,
Yeah.
we did more than that today
Yeah,
in a harness.
I think it
They're
just
going to be
depends on the
tired of hearing
area.
about us talking about
Right.
how long we walked in our harnesses.
I think it's just about the area you want to be in. Because if you want to be in like Puerto Bucket too, I mean, like we went to La Colonial last week.
Yeah.
That was great. It was super cute. We were in the
yeah.
lounge. We saw an old friend. It was their chicken fried rice is
Fire.
10 out of 10.
It might be more than 10.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
So good.
But also like Fido's over there.
Yeah.
Yappa. Yappa's a great day night spot. So it just kind of depends on your.
Yeah, it depends on what you want. Because like South City Kitchen over here in Buckhead is also. I mean, we've done brunch dates there. We've not been there for like dinner, but their brunch was as good as it is. It'd be a good date night spot.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know.
It's funny you say that because it says if Atlanta had a flavor, what would it be? And the first thing that came to mind is South City.
South City,
Southern food in general. I mean, like South City Kitchen. What's the place from? Shit.
The Chef.
Yes, Sisters.
Twisted Sisters.
Oh my god.
So good.
And then like by our old apartment, there's a place that had a ramen bowl.
Southbound.
And it had barbecue on top, and like that was some good ass comfort food.
And they make some good ass deviled eggs too, and they change all the time, which I appreciate.
Their fried green tomatoes, baby. But South City Kitchen and Twisted Sisters have the best fried green tomatoes in all of Atlanta that I've had. South City puts goat cheese in with their fried green tomatoes, so that's another level.
And that red sauce.
But Twisted Sisters.
Is it Twisted Sisters or Twisted Soul?
I don't know. Twisted Sisters and their soul.
I'll look it up while you're looking up the next question.
Okay, who's the bigger brunch queen? And where's your favorite spot?
Well, that's tough because we're so indecisive.
I think my favorite brunch spot though is
I thought you were talking about being a brunch queen.
Twisted
Soul.
Twisted Soul. Okay.
Not Sisters.
Oh, you're asking who's the big brunch queen between us both?
Yeah. I thought that's what you were asking.
I mean, we're both kind of brunch whores. I mean, like if
we just can't decide where.
If we wake up and we're like, let's do brunch, we're never like, oh no, honey, let's not. Stop.
No. Even our friends that we came home with tonight.
We're like, we're going to brunch tomorrow.
Y'all going to brunch tomorrow before the parade? Probably.
So like it's one thing to have like an elevated brunch, which is always great. But also I love a brunch that's walkable. That's like a good golden spot. So in our old place, we would go to, what was it called? The Cajun place.
Oh, Lagarde.
Lagarde in Chambly has an amazing brunch.
And bottomless mimosas, and their goal is for your cup not to be empty.
And it's never going to be. When you leave there, you're going to be shit fucking faced. You're not going to know what day it is, what year it is.
And then we usually go to wine tasting after, because that's a good idea.
Not always, but no, their brunch is really, really good though. I mean, all the food there is great. Like their oysters are amazing.
Their oysters. We still need to try their frozen espresso martini because everybody says they will fuck you up.
Which that's not martable. I mean, that would take some planning, but it is martable, and we could go there.
It would be we would have to Marta, but it would be no
worse than Midtown
than when we would walk from our place in Chambly there.
True.
Like because the Marta stop there is closer to where
and you have the rail trail.
Yeah. So I mean, like you get off Marta and you go through the rail trail. You're there in 2 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, luckily where we are now, we have 3 great brunch spots that are super close. I will say that we went to um, Terra Terrar last week because they've
Oh,
been closed for brunch for a while. Terra Terrar is one of those restaurants that they've not changed the interior since the day it opened,
yes.
but I'm okay with it.
It was.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They have a great patio that has like fountains, trees, all the things.
It's also air conditioned.
Like I mean, it's kind of like a little botanical garden back there. I like it.
Yeah, it was cute.
Also, we both had brunch and 2 mimosas apiece, and it was $50 fucking, which is
Unheard of.
correct. So I'm not mad at it. I mean,
And
CNS has it. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say about territoire, like y'all know I love all the things. So like I got a biscuit and chicken sausage gravy, and I just felt like I needed an over medium egg because I just love the egg yolk to go in that.
Shocker.
So I added that. Usually when I do that out at places, they put the egg on the side. My bitch, I want it all in the same plate. Like put that shit on top. Well, Territoire understood the assignment. They put my eggs over the top of my biscuit and gravy
Yeah.
and made it look pretty. So it wasn't me just dumping an egg on top. I appreciated it.
I had chicken and waffles.
Oh, that chicken.
In Jesus Christ. Like, that makes me want to set my alarm super early to go there tomorrow. Those chicken and waffles were 10 out of 10. Y'all know I'm on a chicken tender, chicken nugget tour.
They had them.
They did not disappoint.
Asked the waitress, he was like, what kind of chicken is this? She was like, I mean, it's not like a breast, it's not like a wing, it's just like a chicken nugget. Well, Ben's ears perked up. He was like, but that's white meat, right?
So many people do thighs lately, and I don't want that.
I do, honey.
Those are not the kind of thighs
thick
I want.
and juicy.
Not that.
You like my thick and juicy thighs?
I don't, but they're not dark. I'm talking dark meat chicken.
I know. It's fine.
Ugh.
The thighs are thick. They're juicy. Even on the chicken.
Ugh.
Ben's not doing it.
I like white meat only chicken. I'm Southern. Duke's mayonnaise, white meat only chicken. That's me.
Y'all was bougie in the day.
Sorry about it.
Because we had the chicken thighs because they was cheap.
We couldn't afford much, but we had white meat chicken and Duke's mayonnaise always. We may have had store brand hamburger helper, but
we always had the name brand hamburger helper.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
But we also ate chicken thighs. Moving on.
All right. Where's the one place you always end up at after a night out? No judgment.
Oh, there's judgment because I judge myself.
It depends if they're all fucking close. No, I think this is talking about food still.
Oh, I thought we had moved on.
McDonald's. It's super close. When you're trying to go Waffle House, and every time I go in there, it's like 87 waitresses sitting around talking about takeout only.
And I could just get on the app and order it, but it's not like I don't want Waffle House to go. Like it's just not the same.
No, that kills the vibe. I want to sit in there and drink my chocolate milk out of a plastic golden or red little beveled cup.
So then when Waffle House wasn't open, we walked to McDonald's because online it said they were open until 2 a.m.
Lies.
Complete lies. Took my $25 straight out my account though.
Right.
I'm still fighting it because I'm not letting it die. It's the principle. It's not the $25. It's the principle. I even walked up to the drive-thru and knocked on the window. He said, "We're closed." I said, "Well, you took my online order." He was like, "We can't make food anymore." "But can you refund me?" "No, we can't do that. It's a mobile order." So what am I supposed to do?
Well, I took to my fake Google account and left them a review.
Oh,
Samantha
Brown.
Samantha Brown was not happy with them.
So I'm on my third open case with McDonald's to try to get the refund.
So we came home and made chicken nuggets ourselves.
Who wants to do
with
that?
With a hash brown patty because we were out of French fries.
Those chicken nuggies are good.
They're from
Sam's. They taste like the chicky fillets.
Right.
Because they're like pickle brined. They're very good.
All right. So what's your favorite gay bar? And what's your go-to drink there?
That's not the question that I thought you were talking about. because it's not my favorite gay bar, but we always end up there.
What's your favorite gay bar?
I don't know that I have one because I don't know that I love a gay bar, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, there's a.
Gay people get on my nerves most of the time.
I mean, if I had to pick a favorite gay bar, it would just be because of the actual bar. Would probably be Blake's, just because it's very like open, it's trendy. You can see all the things. When you're at the urinal, you still can see what's going on in the bar, which is
It's
kind
a
of weird, but
mirrored
it's nice. I don't
window.
know.
Like you can't see into the bathroom.
But I don't love the crowd there.
Yeah.
It's very I'm prettier than you, so fuck off kind of vibes.
My favorite bartender at a gay bar
Baby
is Colby at Wolf's.
Ooh.
And then we ran into him at the Eagle last weekend, and he
There's
came up
that.
and hugged me and called me baby, and then he was winking at me all night.
And he checks on us all night.
He did. Because he just moved here too.
He's literally like
he's such a nice person.
He has great energy, and I feel like he's like legit a nice human being.
And he's an empath, so he says, and I believe every word that comes out of his mouth because he's fucking beautiful. And he was like, I read energy, and I don't want to be around people that cast off bad energy, and I don't know, you boys are so nice. I like talking to you guys. Okay,
baby.
And then when he called me baby and was winking at me and came and rubbed my shoulder and then he hugged me, honey, I felt that boy up and down and not mad at it.
And he felt good.
Very.
So there's that.
Good.
Moving on.
We're whores, or we sound like whores. We're not, but we sound like whores.
What's your most memorable Pride moment you've had here? Which is interesting because we went to Pride today.
I don't know that I have other than it just being our first Pride, like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have like one moment. I think it was just great to be like. I feel like my moment's gonna be more than a moment. I feel like it was just great to be in a city where, like, everybody we saw today, whether we were at Pride or not, said Happy Pride.
Yes,
which is just a great feeling. Like, and it's great to be like super proud of your city, of all the things we're doing, and like the fact that we didn't have to get rid of our rainbow sidewalks because that wasn't a government thing.
Right. It's funded by the city, and the city thinks that it's important enough to have repainted it. And not only repainting it, but they're redoing it again in a few weeks. That's a more permanent paint. So, like, bitch ain't going nowhere. No. And I love it.
Right. It's just a great feeling. And I think also, like, I don't know, like, I guess in Charlotte, maybe it's because I grew up in North Carolina, but it was kind of like I was ashamed of being out and proud sometimes. Where, like, I've never felt that in Atlanta at all.
Yeah.
Like, most people, like in Charlotte, I feel like we would very much just act like we may have been brothers or whatever until somebody else brought it up. As to where here, people are like, oh, y'all are a gay couple, blah, blah, blah. And we're like,
right.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Well, and it was also, and tomorrow might be different because tomorrow's like the big Pride Day with the parade and everything. But like, there were no protesters today.
There was one.
But he was not, are you talking about the guy with the speaker?
I think he just wanted us all to go to heaven and like go to church.
He wasn't like, gay hating.
Correct.
He was just Christian pushing.
Yeah, like he was saying that God still loves homosexuals.
And that our soul should be saved and all
I just
of that.
wanted him to shut up from the speaker.
Yeah, the speaker, it was killing the vibe of the music that was going on. And the DJ was pumping. Right. And I needed to hear that and not about how much Jesus loves me.
There's that. I think for me, the other big piece of today was just the fact of, and like y'all have heard me talk about the lithium theory with Mel Robbins that I'm a firm believer in. So buy it, read it, make your life, do all the things.
He doesn't always do the things that Mel Robbins says. The old Ben comes out every once in a while.
I am a work.
She's trying.
I'm a work in progress. Okay.
And I'm proud of you for it.
Anyways, so part of the book talks about how when you move somewhere new, you need to give yourself a year to just get established and get in your flow and all the things. And she talks about how like when that 1 year hits, like she moved somewhere and she like sat in a coffee shop every day next to like the same people, and she the whole time she was just like, oh my god, I have no friends here, I can't make a living, like I can't do all the things. And then a year hit and she looked at the person and she was just like, hey, I'm Mel Robbins, which meant nothing back then. But and the person was like, oh my god, hey, I'm so and so and I work in marketing and I do, like, it was like all about these things of like people who like they worked in the same fields and they could help each other. And she's like, basically she was saying I'm a dumb bitch that I've sat next to this person for a year when they could have helped me and like all the things. So all of that to say, just the 1 year mark, she preaches about like it will click.
And that has proven to be very true.
Yeah, like I think like it's been a very, very challenging week, like extremely with a lot of things. But I think going to Pride today and actually seeing so many people that we knew.
And such a huge crowd, but there were still several people that we knew and could hang out with and bounce between the groups. And
Correct. And so many people texting us and like, hey, you're gonna be here, I'm gonna run into you. Hey, what are you doing? Like that was just a moment that I've waited a long time for. And it's just interesting that it clicked on this 1 year mark of today.
yeah,
So that was a very like aha, full circle moment of once again like this isn't a city, this is our city.
yeah. No, I agree with that.
So that was just kind of my moment.
Do you have any other questions on your list?
Yeah, there's actually a few.
Well, we're already at the hour mark.
Well, sorry about it. What would be your ultimate Atlanta core memory? Or do you have one?
I don't. I mean, I don't know. There's a couple. Um, the most important, I think, was when the wine shop opened and we met several friends there, and then they've introduced us to friends. Because we had been hoping for that place to open for so long when we first signed our lease in Atlanta. Um, and we thought like this is going to be our spot, and it actually became our spot.
For sure.
Um, also think like what you were talking about on the Beltline, like we've had so many good memories on the Beltline just in the year. Like we were introduced to the Beltline with the friend you were talking about earlier that we were dating, if that's what you want to call it. Um, and then going back there, even after that, we've had so many good memories. Like we were
Oh, for
introduced
sure.
to the James Room. Since then, we've gone to Lingering Shade, which we fucking love. In fact, a year ago, we were there, and that's the first time we found Lingering Shade.
Yeah.
And we had martinis and that sent from heaven French onion dip. While Martha, who's about 97 and a half
Oh my
years
God,
old,
Martha. God
shaking the
bless her.
martinis, honey, that's her workout. It's her
She's
aerobics.
the best.
She is the best. Honey makes a good martini.
Oh, 1000%.
And then we've gone to Yepa on the Beltline.
Yeah.
I think I preferred the Buckhead location over,
Yeah. The
only because
Beltline's
of our
trying,
experience.
but they were just rude.
So I don't have just one specific one. Like there's been, I don't know, we've had a good year here. There's been a lot.
Yeah. No, I agree. So what would be I feel like I already know your answer, but what would be your favorite spot in Atlanta for cocktails?
Lingering Shade.
I knew that.
Or the James Room for an espresso martini. That's still the best espresso martini in the city.
Yeah, no, I agree
People
with
talk
that.
about Yepa having the best espresso martini.
No.
James Room all the way. Maybe it's just
Now,
the vibe and everything there,
yes.
but those are probably my two tops at this point.
I totally agree with that. I think Twisted Soul,
Soul.
their cocktails are on another level So if you want something that you didn't know that you want, that's going to be your spot. If you are an espresso martini connoisseur, you should go to Ponce and go upstairs to the
Oh,
shop in the on the far left.
depends on which
I
way you
think
come
I don't
into
know.
it.
It's like the shop that has like all the booths and things in it. They do an espresso martini made with rum,
Mm,
and it's another level.
it is.
And it's only like $12.
My only complaint is, I mean, we could get it in a glass, but we're walking around, so they put it in a plastic cup, and I just don't love drinking out of a plastic cup if I don't have to. But
There's that.
I still get to walk around with it, and it does its job, and it's very, very good. And I would have never thought to make an espresso martini with rum,
There's that.
but it's delicious.
I feel like I don't really go a lot of places looking for a cocktail because we make pretty good cocktails. CNS, once again, I don't know that I got to this early. They have a very elevated brunch that's really, really
It
good.
is really
They have
good.
Balmos is also. They have a crab omelet that is chef's kiss. But they have really good cocktails there also. Their espresso
Yes,
martini is very
they do
good.
make a very good espresso martini.
And when we're walking Cohen, sometimes he tries to get us to go in there. Like legit, he does. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
like he
I have
tries
to be
to walk
responsible, and
through
it's
the
you're not
patio.
allowed in there, little boy. So we have to.
He's allowed on the patio.
Well, there's that. Okay, so the other question that says is, what's something only an Atlanta local would understand? I guess that would just be the traffic. But I mean, I feel
Well,
like,
anybody, that's not even a local thing, but the traffic is legit.
but also we were talking to somebody from Charlotte today, and like their traffic's no better.
Yeah, like he lives in Pineville and works like 5 minutes or 5 miles from where he lives, and he said the other day it took him an hour and 20 minutes to get from his place to work,
Right.
which is the same as Atlanta, because when we went to East Atlanta Village, like we were talking about, where we saw all the fun things, um, like luckily we were ready earlier than we expected to be, so we just thought we'd get a head start. This place is like 5.5 miles from our place, like where we were gonna have dinner and drinks. It took an hour and 40 minutes to get there because 285, 85, 75, 420, all the major interstates were backed up. So thankfully our driver, or no, we drove that night. So I was the driver. Um,
I was
we
stressed.
went through town and it still took just as long. But we did. That's how we ended up finding Virginia Highlands in the cute little
Oh,
downtown
true.
area.
Which will they
So
have a
I'm not
brunch
mad at
plan
it, but
there? Yeah.
it was a lot, and I felt bad because the friends that we were meeting, like this was the first time meeting, and just knowing how flaky people can be,
Gays are.
especially the gays. I was texting. I was like, I promise we're not flaking. Like we're 2 miles away, but it still says we're 45 minutes away. So we're coming. So they gave us hell, but it's fine. We saw them again today, which was fun.
Yeah, for sure. I think another thing that I don't it wasn't really on my list, but I just thought about it would be like I think one of my favorite things of Atlanta would just be how many venues there are. Like
Yes.
we've seen some super great concerts. Just because there's so many venues here. Like in Charlotte, I feel like there were like two.
Yeah.
And they were expensive. Um
And the venues here are from all different shapes and sizes.
oh
Like you've
yeah.
got Mercedes Benz, that's the big fucking Coliseum, to Aisle 5,
Which is the size of
that's
my shoe.
right. Like our apartment's probably bigger than Aisle 5. Um, but, and everything in between. Like you've got an old church, you've got
Yeah.
an old theater, and they're not massive venues, but I don't know. That is true. I do love that about Atlanta because I feel like we get, again, it's back to the culture thing. Like we get so many different artists that come and perform in Atlanta.
But
And like they could be just starting out or they could be very well known, and because there's so many different venues, you get reasonably priced tickets.
But the part I love the most is we're the last stop on their tour.
That has also been a thing for
So they're putting
several
that whole
concerts.
back, leg, booty, all the things they're
Not the
putting
booty.
into that concert. So I just think that's a great thing because it just makes it more special. Because like we've been at what 3 or 4 concerts in the last couple of weeks, and like we
Yeah.
literally were the last leg of their tour.
Yeah.
We saw Maren Morris, which she was
She was great.
fucking amazing.
I didn't even like I knew her name, but I didn't really know the music that she sang. But I knew a lot more songs than I expected to.
Yeah, and like once again, not sponsored by them, but TickPix is the way to go. You can go on TickPix and find great tickets in your price range, whatever it is. And there have been like Maren Morris, I got those tickets super cheap, and I was like, no, I like her, whatever. And it's one of the best concerts I've honestly ever been to.
Yeah, it was very good.
We also saw Lake Street Dive, which is our fucking
Oh, love
favorite. And they were just super, super amazing. It literally felt like they were set up in the corner of some mid-century modern living room, and like we all were just there hanging out. Like it legit was amazing. And we were there with great friends, so that was even better.
And then we saw Debbie Dawson.
Debbie
who
Dawson was amazing. She was at all 5
on TikTok.
She's very up and coming, and she is going to go far.
Her vocals were amazing.
So she's a little Indian girl that sings pop, and look her up. You will not be disappointed. It's Debbie with 2 eyes. Dawson.
Yes. She's so cute though, because like she stopped at the dollar store before she came and she bought this little like sphere that had like LED lights in it. Did we talk about this already on here?
I don't remember, but
well, if we did, you're gonna hear it again.
You're welcome.
So she like had this and she thought it would be like lighting up the whole room because it was a small venue. It didn't, but it was cute that she thought that it would.
Yeah. No,
like she was
great.
I think we did talk about this because I think I talked about her squeaky little voice, because she does have a squeaky little voice when she's talking, and I didn't know if it was like an act or if it's actually her.
I think it's her. Like her social media shows it's.
Yeah.
I think it's like her.
Either way, she's great.
Really seen some really, really great like we're super fortunate to have seen those great concerts in the last couple of weeks, especially Lake Street Dive. They were
so good,
amazing. So yeah, so that's probably my favorite part of Atlanta, or one of them, is just the food and the concert scene and like the shows and all the things. Now we also saw Nikki Glaser last weekend.
Yeah.
She wasn't as good as I'd hoped. She was still good. I mean, she's still fucking gorgeous, but I have a fear of heights, and it comes out the older I get. And we were at the Fox, and so I was sitting up there on Aladdin's magic carpet ride up at the roof.
But somebody thought we had tickets on the floor. It wasn't me.
This is what happens when you buy so many tickets. We're seeing Catherine McPhee like basically front row. You're welcome. But we were on Aladdin's carpet ride the other night, and
we were flying through the skies. That's for sure.
It was a lot. So yeah.
So you were talking about food. Do we need to move into the bite of the week?
Sure.
Okay. So we've talked a lot about food already, and a lot of our favorites that we've had in the last couple of weeks. But my bite of the week would probably be tonight. What was it called? Orange something?
Oh, orange.
I don't know. We'll look it up.
It's my story.
So he does a lot of different food pop-ups, and tonight was his Thai night. He had like a roasted cashew, coconut, pineapple. It was so good.
Orange Lion.
So good. And then we had a coconut shrimp cocktail, which was all right. It wasn't my favorite thing on the menu. It was still very, very good. But then they had beef lob meatballs.
Baby.
Oh my God. That and the cashew mix were so good. Like, to the point we went back and got seconds because we needed to. And I would have gotten the shrimp again, but I didn't know that I needed all of that. So we just did the meatballs. and the nuts. But he also does like pizzas and all kinds of things. So
he was super cute and super nice
he was
too.
super cute. He had a naked man on his hat. Well, he wasn't naked. He was shirtless.
Well, halfway there. I think mine would be La Colonial. Their chicken fried rice, which I mentioned earlier, was out of this world.
So good.
We also had some ravioli. It was like beef ravioli, I think. What kind of restaurant was that?
So it's a French-inspired Asian restaurant.
It's top notch. And like we'd had an Uber driver not long after we moved here, probably.
Yeah.
That she told us, she was like, "That's the best place to go. Like add that to your list."
And I believed her because
that's
she had
how
a nice
we-
car.
Oh, she had that super cute electric car.
Yeah, the Hyundai Ioniq
Yeah.
6.5 something.
That's usually our spiel when Uber drivers want to talk. Is we try and
If they're nice and don't tell us about how they're going to visit their baby daddy in jail that didn't do it.
there's that, and if they use the air conditioner, because if you don't talk to me.
Right.
And if it smells like vomit. Anyways, but she did not disappoint. Our friend wanted to go there, and so we did, and it was really good. But I don't remember what else we had there, but like a Chinese chopped chicken salad or something.
Yeah.
Their cocktails were out of this world too.
Yeah, the cocktails were amazing. We did have some type of like chicken and cabbage salad that was good, and we also had, I don't know if they were pot stickers. Were they pot stickers?
Yeah. They were good.
Okay. Those were also very good.
They're really good. And it's very if you go there and you sit in the lounge, it's very White Lotus.
Yes. Thank God we sat in the lounge because they have a dress code, and
we were not it.
I was not fitting in the dress code because I had on shorts. And of course they were my micro shorts.
Diaper.
Because I needed to show off my legs, bitch. I have before I go into my not today food edition, because I have one of those that I wanted to talk about. Our Uber driver on the way to Pride today, she wasn't the best driver, but I loved her car. And she opened the sunroof, which I love, because y'all know I never close the shade on our sunroof. And if the weather's nice, the sunroof is always open. So I loved the fact that she opened the sunroof and turned on some good music and turned it up.
She was sweet.
The driver that we had going to the wine shop tonight also had good music.
In your Porsche?
In the Porsche.
From your baby daddy?
He had a good playlist too and had a good sound system and had that bitch turned up, and I was not mad. But I just appreciate a good Uber driver that's Uber or Lyft, because I think actually both of those were Lyft.
We've done well this weekend.
Yeah.
So far.
Sometimes we haven't.
Weekend's not over.
Out. Right. Y'all have heard the other horror stories. But anyways, food related. So I think we've talked about this, that we started doing the home chef meals because they have Gordon Ramsay recipes in them. So this past week, we were super excited about the food that was coming. Like there was truffled risotto with scallops. There's a gochujang chicken stir fry. And I don't even know what else was in the box.
It's like a crab rangoon quesadilla.
All the things.
Like these were things I dream of.
They sounded so good. So our box is normally delivered on Sunday afternoon. Ben got a notification it was delayed. And then it still never showed up. So he kept checking the app, and it said it was going to be here at like 1 a.m. So we stayed up.
Because we had to badge him in.
Because, at that hour, they can't just get into the building without being like buzzed in. So we had to stay up. Still didn't show up. So by like Wednesday, Ben finally got a hold of somebody, and they're like, yeah, they probably threw it out because it was spoiled, which I appreciate, because scallops don't last all that long, so I'm not trying to get sick. But like, I don't know if these recipes are going to be repeated, and they did give us a credit, but like,
yeah, but they refused to remail the box because they were like, we just don't do that. And I'm like, you don't understand. that
This is the only reason why we ordered
right.
from you
That
guys is
truffled
because of the
risotto.
Gordon Ramsay recipes, and you're not going to resend it.
And like they use VHO for their shipping, which is just a fucking shit show.
And all the food delivery services use the same
Right.
company, and
They've lost multiple boxes for us before. They just leave them in random hallways, and I'm like, where is this? And they're just like, you can find it.
if they actually had a good delivery service, these companies could be way more successful than
Oh
they actually
yeah,
are.
for
So,
sure. Then we sit down this week, and like I said earlier, it's been a really rough week, and so we sit down like Thursday probably, and I was like, "There's a new episode of Hell's Kitchen," and it was all about truffled risotto with scallops, just to like dig the knife a little deeper into my wound.
she was a bitter bitch that night, more
There's
so than
that.
normal. All right.
So there's that.
I think we've rambled on enough tonight.
Yeah, probably.
So, thanks for hanging out with us.
Um, the one more note was just we've talked a lot about how rough the week was. We've talked about only Cohen. We had to have one of our dogs put to sleep this week, which would be Nola. Her health had become really, really bad, and if you follow us, you already know all the stories behind that. But that was a big piece of why our week has been rough. So we're still getting used to just having Cohen here.
And he's still getting used to it too.
Yeah.
He's, at one point in time, he had 3 doggy siblings, a pig, ducks, chickens, a baby goat on the way, and now it's just him. So
Yeah.
it's been quite the adjustment.
So if you are a local friend, maybe we should set up a play date for our dogs to see each other, hang out, or set up a play date at Fetch or that type of situation because he is feeling the only child syndrome over here.
Yes, he needs some people to play with.
But I just wanted to say, when you heard us only referring to Cohen, that would be why.
Yeah.
Because it's just him now.
So we miss you, Nola.
There's that.
We're ending on a sad note.
We are.
But thanks for hanging out with us. Love you, mean it. Subscribe, follow, click the notifications button.
Do all the things.
Love you, mean it. Bye.
Bye.